Yeah. What? It's the daily go get show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we do this thing. That's lane no code. Yo, what's going on, y'all? Show on the Friday night. It's time to get hype. I hope that the sucker kids around. And even if they do, they gonna get positive with you, and we gonna make it through. Hey, yeah. It's the daily go get up Mism show. Tonight we talking about setting the expectation. Do you understand what I'm talking about? Setting the expectation. Do you go for what you want? Do you make it known exactly what you want when you're part of a situation, or do you let other people dictate the terms of? Do you treat a situation like and like you're paying top dollar for a situation, or do you treat somebody is doing you a favor, cut it off at any time, like a beggars can't beat the stand? I'm feeling like a real man should, and you know it's understood that it's good, and I hope that you are feeling the same, and we gonna run this thing like game. That's my name, son. Word. That's how we doing it. And it's the daily. Set the expectations for what they want in a situation. Then you're going to wind up, somebody else set the expectation for you, wind up not getting wanted, even though you paid for it. They're going to be wonderful this week and work, and you work your plan and everything as best as it can. Should I say them? You still got to understand. Every day, I am your host, Son 7 area. Feeling like a real, like I am. So, what's going on, Takari? What's going on, Shaching? Good to see me, some you and Stacy. What is all up in the house? What's good? What's all right, y'all? So we talking about setting the expectations. What do you know? What do you know about setting the expectations? You know, in order to set the expectation in most situations, what you have to do is be assertive. Some people look at assertiveness as being aggressive. And that's okay. It's okay for you not to understand the difference between being assertive and aggressive. What's not okay is not delivering somebody what they have either paid for or asked for just because you feel like you're doing them a favor by doing anything. So are you the type that allows, are you the type that makes things happen for you? Or are you the type that allows things to happen to you? You know, one of the examples that I gave in the description was when you hire a contractor. If you hire a contractor to fix something in your home, or for whatever reason, do you set the expectation of what you want from that contractor? Do you understand what I'm saying? In other words, do you tell the person who's doing the work, this is what I want, this is how I like it? As a matter of fact, I bought a picture. Look at his bathroom. It should look like this. See this shit here? It should be like that. See this kitchen? I need this stuff. Need all the appliances. I need all of the cabinets. I need the goddamn refrigerator and the stove and the countertop. I need that shit, and I will not stop until I get everything that I paid for. And even I want a little bit more. And to be honest with you, when you hire a contractor, that's exactly how you have to be. You know why? Because if you aren't like that with a contractor, especially when you're talking about home remodeling and things like that, you know, if you're adding on rooms or if you're improving rooms in the home, like the living room or the kitchen and the bathroom, very sensitive areas, especially when you're talking about women. Women want to make sure that kitchens and bathrooms are the way that they looked at it on HGTV, things like that. It's a good look. But the thing is, if you set the expectation from a contractor, you're going to pay for it. But there should be a fair market price for what you're paying for. And with contractors that come and do work in your home, they size up their clients. Like, okay, in this neighborhood, you know what you're going to be paying, right? So you living out here in the burbs. You living out here in a single home. Look, ain't no homes attached to this home. You know what I'm saying? And I've done work for other neighbors in this area. The income level here is very high. So what we not going to do? What we're not going to do is have you treating me like I'm going to give you the hometown discount. You're going to pay heavily for this shit. So contractors will start. They will not only size you up as if they know how much money you make. They basically set the expectations for what they expect to get paid. So you might as well set the expectation for exactly what you want, because they're going to try to get you to pay for every little thing because they think you have it like that. So, you know, if you want ceramic tile, or you want marble, or you want granite, or you want this, or you want that, or you want stained glass, or you want, you know, if you want to, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Cherry, Dana, Cinderella, Dane. Well, it's the woman, Dane with fame. It's Cinderella, Dane. Well, it's the one, Dane with fame. So, yeah. So, most of y'all, any of y'all who own a home know exactly what I'm talking about. You have to set the expectation. And sometimes you have to set the expectation and be a little transparent about what you're working with. Like, look, I'm quick to tell, I don't care how much money I have. I'm always like, listen, man, I ain't got it like that. I'm not made of money. I'm not balling. I'm not out here. I ain't getting no stimulus check. I ain't working with all of that. I know you used to working with all these cats that have all this money flowing, but that ain't me. That ain't me. I ain't got no money. And they normally be like, well, oh, how much you want to spend? Nothing, man. I need you to do this shit for me on the eye. They be like, oh, Marv, come on, stop playing. I mean, I'm just saying, son, you know, like, all right, I'll help you do it. I've said this shit. Like, look, I'll help you do it. So I got enough money for the supplies and throw you a little something. And after they finish looking at me as if my head was spinning all around, you know, I keep it a buck with them. I'm like, all right, I got, well, how much? I mean, what's the, you know what I mean? I need the max for the minimum, like TJ Maxx back in the day. You know what I mean? Remember with TJ Maxx, they used to say, you get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx. You get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx. Get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx, minimum, Maxima, Nissan Maxima for the minimum. You know, I mean, shit is real. What's up, Divinity Designs? Divinity, how you feeling, man? Good to see me. Some you know D. All right, my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on? It's good to see me. Some you know diggity down. So yeah, this shit is real. Do you set the expectation for what you want? Do you set the expectation, or do you allow the expectation to be set for you? Do you set the expectation for what you want, or do you allow the expectation to be set for you? Because you know what's going to happen in these situations. Just like the situation with the contractor, he's going to give you what he wants. If you don't know exactly what you want, you don't know how you want your place designed or whatever you want fixed in your house, reconstructed and all of that, he's going to say, all right, well, look, you know, I have this idea. You know, Miss or Mrs. such and such, I can do this for you and I can do that for you. You know, you're going to really like this. And they just set it up the way they want to set it up. And then you look at it, you're like, yo, that's decent. But it wasn't what you wanted. It wasn't what you asked for. But you took it. And you know why? Because you didn't set the expectation. You didn't set the expectation. That's not what you did. You said, well, you was hoping like you could get lucky. Well, I ain't paying that much for this shit, so whatever I get is kind of like a bonus. But you can't look at it that way, because when you look at it like somebody is doing you a favor is all you're going to get done. Now they get to decide how big of a favor that they want to do for you. Now, if that's all right with you, all right, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We're in the show right now. Right now it's 7:22. However, if that's not what it's hitting for, then you have to let them know. Like, nah, I understand what you're talking about, but this is what I'm talking about. This is what I want over here. This is what I want. Not that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get this, or you can get with that. Or you can get with this, or you can get. I said, give me the fuck this. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I want, and that's what I'm paying for. Always go for more than whatever you're paying for. Don't humble yourself when you're paying money. I don't give a fuck how much it is. Because either they can do it for you or they can't. Ain't no contractors out here doing shit for you. They be having you thinking that they're doing it for a discount. No, they not. They're doing it for what they can do it for. Now, sure, it might be a situation where you was offering, where you might have, used your sexy. You used your sexy in order to get something. Y'all ladies know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You showed a little cleavage on the day of negotiation. You know what I mean? Ass all banging. Bow, bow. Boom, boom, bow, bow. Boom, 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 bow, bow. Boom, 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 bow, bow. Okay, well, you used your sexy. Maybe you went all out and was willing to give him some ass in exchange for that job. I don't know if you know what's going to happen. Oh, yeah, you're going to get the job done. But shit, he figured, well, since I'm getting ass for it, I might as well keep the ass going for a while. So ain't no rush. I'm gonna keep hitting and get ass all the way up until I turn this last screw. I'm a screw until the last screw is in. I don't know if that blowjob was worth this hot tub that I'm putting in there. Or should I say this whirlpool? There's a difference between a hot tub and a whirlpool. I see that we have a caller on the line, caller on the line. And it looks like the caller is about a week late. You know what I'm saying? From what I can see with this phone number, it looks like the caller is about a week late calling in. But you know what? Better late than never. So let's see what we talking about right here. Caller with the last numbers 4608. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism Show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind this evening, sir? Yo, you got to turn me down in the background.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you anyway, but I can hear myself even better.
Yeah. I know, I'm like a week late.
Yeah.
Calling and thank you for the shout out anyway.
Yes, sir.
You gotta do your own expectation. Can't let nobody do it for you.
Yeah, you have to set the expectation. Mm-hmm. In other words, get what you're paying for, not what somebody is willing to give you for your money.
Well, we already know best, because when we used to do what we used to do, we ain't expect our own expectation. We got robbed.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. We're not going to talk about that. What we're going to talk about is setting the expectation. So either we learned from that situation or we didn't.
We learned.
You know what I'm saying?
We learned to get our money up front. How you been, though?
Feeling like a real man should, man. You already know. How you been?
Yeah. I'm good. I just wanted to thank you for the shout out. You know, I don't want to hold up the air much time, but I just want to give you a call to let you know. My bad. We still gotta go to dinner though, so I'm gonna get with you and peace and blessings and stay safe out there on the streets. All right, homie.
Yo, don't be coming on my show making it sound like we going out on a date. You know what I'm saying? My man.
Hanging out, dog.
That's right. You know what I mean? So represent that. I was like, we got to go to dinner. Whoa. Wait a minute.
Oh, my fault. Like a real man shit, we got to go get a shot. You don't drink no more, so that don't count. So we got to get you a Diet Coke and some wings. That cool?
I don't know. I don't drink it. Shoot, I'd take a shot before I drink a Diet Coke. Ew. Nah, but you been all right, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. You know, I was like, I know you're going to leave me out, but better late than never. It was last Friday I was supposed to call. I'm calling this Friday.
No, but let me ask you something before you go. Since we're talking about setting the expectations, there are a lot of different areas where you might have to set the expectations. Like, and a relationship is one of those areas where it's very important to set the expectations in the beginning. A lot of people put all of their eggs in the basket of setting the expectations when they they put all of their eggs in the basket of the beginning to let people know what it is. So like you might get with a girl, a woman, whatever, and she might be letting you know exactly what she likes up front. And she may tell you exactly what she expects from you. Like, first of all, I'm not into no games. So if you're not finished being out there playing, if you want to see her and this one and that one and all of that, then this is not the place for you. I'm not doing that. If you don't like to go out, if you don't like to do things, then I'm not the woman for you. If you the stingy type, if you selfish, if you don't like to go out, whatever, then that's not what's up. Like some women will let you know right up front, I'm high maintenance and you have to be a maintenance man. Are you ready? Are you ready? Because if you're not ready, then I'm not the one for you. There are women out here who will let you know straight from the gate what it's going to be, what they expect. And if you don't adhere to it in the beginning, then they'll tell you to keep it moving. Because they can tell, it's like a dog can sniff fear. They can tell when you sniff pussy, like this nigga want this ass real bad. And I'm sure he's willing to do this shit. And dudes feed into it. So I'm asking you, what about you? Do you set the expectations with your woman? Like, listen, this is what I expect. If you like, for example, if you the type of woman that will hold out on the ass when we having a disagreement or argument or whatever, then I'm not the man for you, because I'm not with all of that. If you the type of woman that I have to pay to play, or should I say pay to lay, like I can't get no ass if it ain't Friday on payday, then I'm not the man for you. That type of thing. Are you known to set the expectations in love for yourself between you and a woman?
You gotta do the expectation for yourself, because they gotta understand you need. Everybody got needs. You got needs, and you gotta find somebody like what you want. You know what I mean? So if they ain't there to give you what you need and you want, that means you're gonna expectation your ass up on out of the door. You know what I mean? Roll out. So, in general, we all got needs. We all live on the line and put on who you are and what you are. It's up for the person to take the challenge. When you take the challenge, then we're getting yourself into. But it surprises though. They come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. You know that very well.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think that most people set the expectation realistically, or do they try to set the bar in an unrealistic manner? For example, like, how some men would try to pull a move in the beginning of setting the expectations, but in all reality, that ain't even them. Like they can't even live up to the expectations that they may have set. For example, maybe they set the example like, you know, maybe they faked the funk getting into the relationship. Like they was flashing money, acting like they could pay the way they weigh and all of that, but they ain't really have money like that. So after they little income tax ran out or they little case money, you know what I'm saying? After all of that ran out, they weren't able to provide for the woman that they had. They knew they had a high maintenance chick. They was listen, you don't get a fat ass and big titties of these proportions for cheap. And I'm not saying that every woman requires that you pay out your ass, literally sometimes, but there are some women who do. And a man knows when he's getting with a woman who is used to being taken care of in that way. So what happens when he sets the expectation falsely? Like maybe he had a couple of dollars to show at the time, you know, like if you get paid off a case. So let's say you got $75,000. You know, $75,000 is going to look like a lot of money when you have it all at one time. But when you're not able to keep the 75,000, like you got money going out, you ain't got none coming in. So you going on trips and you paying for shit and you buying presents and you balling out. So you down 70,000, 65,000, 60,000, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. And you know you're going to start sweating when you get down to your last 20,000 because you know you done already fucked up $50,000. Behind behind the way that you set the expectations for this chick, she done milk 50,000 out of you, and she ain't really milk it out of you. You did that. You set false expectations, and you can't live up to it. And you about 19,000 short. 19,000 short of being dead pop. Well, what has just happened here? What about the ones who do that? What about the ones who do that, my brother? What about them?
Well, yeah, well, you live falsely, you know what they say, you know, you gotta play the play the way you live, and you do something like that, you're going out like you can't spend $75,000 and think you're a boss. $75,000 don't even fucking last no more. You know what I mean? It'll last you about 6 months. That's about it. You know what I mean? Like by the time you buy a chick a Louis bag is $4,000 for the rent. Then they gonna want the luggage. That's another $4,000. So then they want a trip to Paris. That's another. Man, come on, dog. You live in that luxury life right there. You're going out. You know what I mean? You're going like a sucker, like LL say. You know, sucker move. Go ahead with that. You know what I mean? Like that's how some people are. That's how some people is. But keep it real. Life is too short now not to keep it real with people. Seriously.
Oh
you know
yeah.
I mean? It's like
life ain't too short.
But it's hit.
I don't know if life is too short for that, because I mean, many men have done it. Women have done it too. Many women have done it too. Many women have set the expectation that, oh yeah, I don't mind. Anytime you want it, you can get it, knowing that she got some cold fish in her. You know, oh yeah, I don't mind cooking for my man, knowing damn well she do mind. You know, like as long as my man is taking care of home, whatever he want, he can get. Knowing that she a type moody chick, and whenever she get in her moods, she ain't doing nothing. You ain't getting no ass. You ain't getting no food. I ain't washing no clothes. I ain't cleaning up this place. I ain't taking the kids to school. I ain't driving no car. I want a new car. I want a new house. I know, and I want a new necklace. You know what I'm talking about. False expectations people set on themselves a lot. But if you can get away with it, it's pretty good work if you can afford it. So the same way you can set expectations, you can set false expectations. What about that, my brother? What about that? Huh?
I'm not doing that. I'm keeping it real 100. I ain't got time to play games. I'm an old man now. That's bullshit. 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 I hope you hear me.
About to say, what the hell? I'm like, what the fuck is yo say? I don't know who that is. You got the background, but I'm like, that ain't my man's. What the fuck?
No, it ain't. No.
She said that's bullshit. But she right. Put her on the phone. She look like she want to talk. You acting like you don't want to. You act like you know. You act like your mic broke.
Hey, hello. How are you?
I'm feeling like a real man should. What's good? Now I heard you said some expletive words in the background. I want to know what you're talking about. What's bullshit?
Tim, because let me tell you something. When you come into a relationship, everybody messes up. True, granted, whatever. But then okay, let me ask you this. When you have friends, right? You got a woman, right? How many friends you got? How many female friends you got? Hello?
I'm here.
Okay. Huh?
What, you can't hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. What you said?
I didn't say anything. I just said I'm here. Go ahead. Say what you guys say.
If you're in a relationship, I'm asking you, if you're in a relationship,
mm-hmm.
do you think that it's cool to have female friends?
Yeah, I think in some situations, I think it's okay to have friends that you already had if you're in a relationship. Yeah. If you're asking me, do I think that it's necessary for me to clean my slate free of any other women that I knew or thought were interested in me after I get into a relationship? Yes and no. Like, as long as I'm not dealing with any of them in a romantic way, no, I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not going to say that I'm getting rid of them either. Fuck is you crazy? No, I knew them before I knew you. Who is you?
So okay, so now, so you got old ones. So now you don't got new ones them coming to play. What's up with that?
No, that's not what I said. What I'm saying is
no. I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, see, it's different. Okay, like, all right. Let's say if a man is dealing with a woman that he knows is very jealous and wants him, and okay, if a man is dealing with a woman that he knows is very jealous, very possessive, and very insecure, so she's afraid that any woman that he knows is going to that he's going to be somehow involved with those women in a some kind of physical, sexual, or romantic way. She really doesn't trust her man. It's not the women that she doesn't trust. She don't trust her man, to be able to control himself around the women that he already knows. So the question is, was you fucking him already? Because if you wasn't fucking him already, I don't see what the problem is. If you were fucking him already, then yeah, I mean, you have a right to feel that way. And he should do something to make sure that you understand that, yeah, we used to mess around, but we don't mess around no more. Simple as that. But as far as setting the expectation that you will get rid of all of the women or stop all contact with any women besides your family members that you were dealing with, well, you can set the expectation of that with some men or some women. If they go for it, then good for you. You won. The question is, will they actually get rid of them or will they just hide them now? Have you set the Well, I mean, but you may be hiding yours too. So that's why I was asking, are the expectations that you're setting realistic? Because you can set unrealistic expectations for somebody else and you can set unrealistic expectations for yourself. For example, like now let's say, I don't know, I'm not really asking you this personally, but personally, I'm sure you can probably understand this question that I'm asking you. Like, all right, now let's say you had an old boyfriend. Now, y'all not together no more, but y'all still keep in contact. Y'all still talk from time to time. Maybe he even helps you out with certain things. You know what I'm saying? You know, whenever you need it or whatever. Y'all used to be lovers, but now y'all just friends. In a situation like that, he should respect when you hook up with somebody else because y'all not together no more. He might be with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So why would you have to stop contacting or stop being friends with your old boyfriend, your old man, your old friend because you have a new man? Well, but maybe you think that that's a form of respect. What would you do in a situation like that? Would
it's
you
a form of respect? That's how I look at it.
Okay,
Because
so you stop.
If we're
Okay.
in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
like we're in a relationship, I'm not saying that he can't have friends or whatever. But when it comes to the hiding and it comes to the sneaking and it comes to the, oh, she's just my friend. Or, I mean, at a certain time of night, a friend shouldn't be calling you. At a certain time of night, another woman shouldn't be texting you. So if that's your friend and your friend knows that you have a woman, that's your expectation should be like, listen, I don't want her to feel, or I don't want him to feel that that is something else at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, or at 10 o'clock at night, whatever. So the expectation should have been set with that female or with that male. Listen, I'm in a relationship. We're friends, but you're not going to disrespect him or her.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
we're going to do that, and that other woman feels like she can do that, and she can call whenever she wants to. Then the woman's going to continue to do it. So to me, that's disrespectful to the woman that you're with. So you're letting her know that, okay, I'm doing this. So if you do it, then it's okay. But it don't always work like that, because now the man is mad because now she's on the same level you're on. So it's like playing games.
Okay.
I'm not saying you can't have, but don't play games when it comes to a relationship. If you go into a relationship, but listen, I'm going to have my friends. You can have your friends, but at a certain time at night, no other woman shouldn't be calling him. I'm not saying him, or no other man should be calling me. For what? What are you calling me for? But you know what they say. After a certain time, you call for what? Hello.
An emergency, roadside assistance.
Yeah. Okay. All right. 911. Okay.
But no, but that's not really what I'm talking about, though. What I'm talking about. Let me just ask you point blank: Does a man need to clear his whole slate full of his past female associations when he's dealing with his new woman? Do you drop everything for your new woman? Same thing with a man. Is that a requirement?
I'm not saying everything, but I'm saying in how can I say it? With respect. It's how you do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you said, an expectation. Okay, yes, I'm in a relationship with such and such a person. So that he doesn't feel some kind of way. Then if you're gonna be in a relationship, then I don't need to have ties with this person or whatever. That's just me. But when a person is doing it to you, then you feel like, okay, fine. If you got friends, then I should keep my friends. But that's just me. That's just how I feel. And I mean, if I'm in a relationship with somebody, then I'm in a relationship with you. Then I don't see where there should be other females in a relationship, because how would you feel if there was other males in a relationship? A man's going to say it's okay, and knowing very well that it's not. Now to the line cross. Come on.
Well, see, I guess it's different. See, I know that this is a sensitive topic for a lot of people, but when we're talking about setting the expectation, this is pretty much what you need to get out in the open from the beginning. And some people are scared to ask these questions. You know, like, what's your involvement with somebody else? Like, are you seeing somebody else? Are you seeing them exclusively, or are you dating around, or what does it mean? Are you have women out here that are scared to ask a man if they're married, but you don't see no men out here scared to ask a woman if she's married. But there are women out here who are scared to ask a man if he's married, and that's really her saying that I don't really want to know because I'm willing to go into this thing anyway. So are you really setting the expectation? A lot of times in the beginning of a situation, especially a relationship between a man and a woman, you may try to establish yourself. It doesn't, when I say unrealistic expectations, you may try to establish yourself in a way that's not even really you, but because you've been hurt before, because you feel like you've been taken advantage of before, because you feel like I better go ahead and do this up front so I don't get burnt like I did all the other times. I'm going to establish myself as being this way, but that ain't really your way. And your energy is going to show that that's not really you in the long run. So just like Sucre Jetois was talking about in the on Instagram, she was saying a lot of people set the bar at what they think you want. Yeah. So some people will agree to whatever you're saying or whatever you're asking from them, because they like in the case of a man, okay, I want to get this ass, so I'm gonna say oh yeah, I'll be here every payday. I'm with my wallet open. Oh yeah, I can do that. Oh yeah, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem watching romantic comedies on Netflix. I ain't got no problem with that. I love romantic comedies. Oh yeah, watch the stories in the daytime on my days off. I ain't got no problem with that. As a matter of fact, when you have days off, I'll be more than willing to take my days off from work too. We'll only be off on the same days. I'll do that. He only saying that to get some ass. The same way you may be acting like you're willing to cook and clean and be submissive and all of that kind of shit, and that ain't you. But you're in search of love so much, and you may be so enthralled, so enamored, so attracted to this man that you're acting like I'll do all of that shit. Well, you ain't gonna be able to keep it up. You don't have that kind of stamina, endurance. That's not your training. That ain't even you. So you may be acting like you're not the dominant type when you're really used to dominating men. But maybe in your mind, the men that you've dominated are soft to you, and you want a man that seems a little bit more assertive, a little bit stronger, or whatever. I'm just saying all of this stuff to say that false expectations get thrown around all the time, but it's going to come out in the wash. Soon as that test come up, you haven't studied for it, you're going to fail it. You're going to straight get the F on the test. You going to get the F on the test. Yes. So,
Well, you crazy.
It is what it is.
I'm better going. Let me take this on. You already got me in hot water, so you know what I mean.
Don't worry about it, son. That's what I'm here for. I set the expectation. Now go handle your business. You know what I mean? Listen, you might have to listen. You might have to, invoke some tough justice. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna give my boys some deeper shit. Yeah, let her know what time it is. You ain't no sucker. You a man or a mouse?
You know what I'm saying? First of all,
that's right.
Grown man shit.
That's right.
All right. That's right. Because when she here, I'm quiet. But as soon as she leave out the motherfucking room, I'm talking again.
That's right. You tell him, Tiger. You go get him.
Right.
All right, man.
All right, man. Love you. Later, homie.
Yo, have a good night. Be safe. Well, how about that, boys and girls? Nah, man, peace to my man Keith. That was my man Keith calling in. You know what I'm saying? He used to come hold it down for me, hold it down with me on the shows all the time when we was on Blog Talk exclusively. You know what I'm saying? He called in, showing love, whatever. But yeah, but you know, even and shout out to his lady. You know what I'm saying? She came through and kept it as real as she could. She kept it real. She kept it real. She kept it real. Yes, she did. Yes, she did keep it real. Dana Dane, you're on Instagram, and it says that you request to be in the video. Is that real? Did you really want to get on? Let me see. I have a gentleman like that right now who is willing, who is waiting on his stimulus check to come so we can go to Atlantic City. I thought you had money in the bank. Oh shit! It's crazy. Talk about something. He needs to be a Uno male. An Uno male. All right. There's a chance that we have all right, yo, you know, if y'all call in to the show, you have to press number 1, and that will let me know that you would like to speak. And then I will get you right on here. You gotta push number 1 first, make it loud and clear. It's the DT show. Right now, we talk about setting expectations. You know how. All right, I see that we have another call on the line. Peace to Carol Chamber. Let me favorita. Yeah. All right. Caller with the last number 7019. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism show. Thank you for holding. What's on your mind this evening? And after 7019, we have caller with the last numbers 8658. Oh, y'all blowing up. I mean, we must be talking about something tonight. What's good on this Friday? What's going on, 7019? How you feeling? Are you there? Caller with the last number 7019. Are you there?
I can't hear you.
I hear you.
Hello?
I hear you now. There you go. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
You didn't. Are you hearing me?
Yeah, maybe.
Hello?
You know what? Take me off speakerphone. It's not going to work.
Hello?
Yes, you have to take me off speakerphone. Come on, man.
You're not on speakerphone. Hello?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
All right, yeah, I hear you loud and clear. There you go. All right, they hung up. They got disconnected. All right, so we're going to take caller with the last numbers 8658. Welcome to the Daily Go Getimism show. Hold on. There we go. Turn your TV. Turn your sound down in the background. Turn your sound down in the background. Caller with the last numbers 8658. What are y'all doing tonight? What's all right, hold on. What the hell? All right. 7019, are you there? What are y'all doing tonight? All right, hold on. What the hell? All right. 7019.
Hello?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Pushing my button.
Huh?
Hello?
Yes. I'm here. Are you here?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
No.
No what?
You can hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. This is weird. Okay. This is what I can do.
I don't know. There's something wrong with the line because I can't hear you.
Okay, hold on. This is what I'll do. I'll call you. Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Now this number is going to come up as a let me see. We're gonna get it together, y'all. We got this. Find out if my man Keith messed this line up. Hold on, 8658. Good evening.
Hello?
Good evening. This is Sun 752 from the Daily Go Getimism Show. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello? Hello? Hello? Hello?
I can't hear you. Hello?
Yes. I don't know the first.
Hello?
Yes. Yes.
There's a real delay on the line. So when you're talking, I can't hear you.
I wonder why. All right. Okay. Then I guess we're gonna have to dead this portion because I could hear the delay before. Let me see. All right, listen. We just gonna have to keep it moving. All right. Call up with the last number is 8658. Can you hear me? You can hear the delay.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Can you?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, normally when I'm on the phone, I can hear the show while I'm talking to you.
Right.
And if I mute my desktop and turn my television down, I don't hear you unless I unmute my desktop speaker. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Unless the only way I can hear you is if I unmute the speaker on my desktop. Normally, when you're calling in, you can hear the show as it's going on while I'm even on hold. I'm not hearing any of that. Right now, I'm calling from my cell phone. And my cell phone, I'm actually sitting here looking at you reading lips because I don't hear anything.
Okay. I'm trying to refresh the page.
That might have been what was going on with the other call.
It could have been. That's crazy. But you know, all right, wait a minute.
Now it keeps repeating me.
Okay. Hold on a second. I'm going to refresh the page and see if that makes a difference. I'm going to refresh the page and see if that makes a difference. Okay. You know what it is? It said that Skype Connect is currently out of order. So what that basically means is that I can't take calls the way that I'm supposed to. What that basically means is that I can't take calls. So Blog Talk strikes a fucking again. That's what this means, basically. All right. I swear, I hate these bastards. All right. So, okay. So we're going to have to dead that portion. We're going to have to dead that portion of the show. Y'all can't call in. It says Skype Connect is currently out of order. Apologize for the inconvenience. And it's been saying that. It's been saying that for about 4 days now. And I'm like, in 4 days, y'all can't fix an internet issue? Or is Blog Talk just getting rid of the call-in portion in real time to whereas you can talk to people? Whatever the case may be, we're gonna have to keep it moving. So, all right, first of all, I need y'all to hit the like button. Hit the like button, share the show. Hit the like button, share the show. Hit the like button and share the show, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Yo, hit the like button and share right now. Yeah. Rita Red's in the place. What's going on, Rita? How you feeling, Ma? It's good to see me. Some you. Word up. All right, y'all. So we was talking about setting the expectation. And what I was getting to when I was talking to the callers, and peace to the callers. Sorry that we couldn't get that thing off the way that we really wanted to, because it was going well. You know what I mean? We haven't had that number of callers voluntarily in a while or whatever. So it was a good look. So evidently what we're talking about tonight is something that resonates with a lot of people when we talk about setting the expectation. Whether you are talking about setting the expectations in a relationship, setting the expectations with somebody with a service that you're paying for, you know, one of the ways that we really set the expectation clearly is when we go out to dinner or see a show or something like that. For the money that we pay, we set the expectation very, very clearly. We know that when we go to a fast food restaurant, we set the bar of our expectations kind of low. We know that the food is not going to look anything like it looked on TV. Those burgers going to be leaning, you know what I mean? The meat in the burger is going to be hiding inside the bun. You know, you may have to ask for the toppings that you want on the burger. You know, the fries might not be as warm as you want them to be, hot and all that kind of stuff. But when you go and you spend a lot of money for a meal, you set your expectations pretty high. You know that if you're going to be spending anywhere between $100 to $200 to $300 or more on a meal, you set your expectations high, and you ain't trying to hear none of that shit they talking about. So if the waiter or the waitress is not as attentive to you as you require them to be, you're going to say something about it, because it's going to be reflective in the tip that you leave. Which is one of the reasons why some restaurants require a gratuity included in the bill to make sure that you don't get cheap. So you're going to pay this 15% gratuity, 18% gratuity, because we're going to provide a service for you that is superior to other places, but we want to make sure that our people get paid, because we ain't paying them. You're going to pay them. They get paid through tips, not through us actually paying them, which is kind of weird when you really think about it. When you really think about waitressing or waiting tables, the people that they actually work for don't really pay them, but you pay them, and you got to pay for your meal. You know, when you really think about it, it's kind of an ill situation and an ill operation. Because think about this. It's not like you're paying the chef for the meal that you ate. The food that you eat, no matter how good it was or how mediocre it was, it's not like that money is going directly in the chef's pocket. That's going to the restaurant. The chef is already getting paid. He's getting paid. He's agreed to get paid whatever they told him he was going to get paid. But the waiter or the waitress gets minimum or lower than minimum wage for their time. So they need you to leave that money on the check or on that table. And I don't like to put the tip in the bill. I don't like doing that. Really. I normally leave the tip in cash. Like, nah. Whatever the tip is, this is what I think about you. And it's normally good. I tip. Now don't get me wrong. I don't tip all crazy, but I do I tip fairly. But yeah, I don't like that shit to be added onto the bill. It gives me a funny feeling like this bill is supposed to be 125. I don't see why it's 145. I'm not feeling that. I don't mind putting the 20 here. This 20 for you, because it seems like a separate cost. Like, look, this is for you. You did a good job, but I don't think it should be your boss's business how much you getting paid for your tip, because he ain't paying you. I'm paying you. So let's keep that between me and you. Here's your pocket money. Like, them bastards didn't even tip. But then when I see the tip in the gratuity, and well, when I see the gratuity right there in the bill, then I'm like, well, you ain't getting nothing extra then. You ain't getting nothing extra. Fuck it. This is how much your job feels like you're worth. And that's how much I feel like you're worth too. Oh, well. Oh, man. Y'all was buffering? I was buffering? My bad. Sorry, Dana Dane. I was hoping to get you on here. Sorry, Miss Chamberlain. I was hoping to get you on here. Well, you know, you were on there. I mean, I guess, Dana, you was on there too. You know, when Blog Talk stops being sick somewhere down the line, maybe we can revisit this, because I have a feel. But listen, y'all can inbox me. Y'all can inbox me and tell me how y'all felt about the situation. You know what I mean? Lay it all on the line. And let me know. Well, this is what I was going to say on the DG show tonight, yo. But it's just not the way it was going to go. Okay. Let me see. Narciso says, I've turned off a couple of women with my inquiries, even though I wasn't where I wanted to be at the time. I hear you. Cherry says, okay, wait a minute. All right, wait a minute. I think I read that one. I did. Get to some more of y'all comments. Wait a minute. I think I went up too high, too fast. Narciso says, how about expecting an alcoholic to just stop drinking just for them? Woo! If you love me, you would. If you love me, you would. When a man loves a woman, he bows down. He makes sure that he turns his whole life around. He turns all the big booty freaks on down. He stops acting like a clown. And not only that, the girl that's in his world, she gonna make sure that he straightens out them curls. And we gonna take a little twirl around the world, and everything is gonna be all right. Me and you against the world. And everything is gonna be all right. We do this thing on a Friday night. I love you, you love me. When we agree that I'm gonna change my whole life around for thee. Yeah, the woman of my life, and I love you. You're the lady in my life. You're the lady in my life. You're the lady in my life. If you love me, you do what you gotta do, and for me too. And when it comes to you gonna act right, I'm gonna drink it down just like a Sprite. And you make me feel good like a real man should. Yo, baby, could you rub my back? Can I get a massage? Don't treat me like you parked me in the garage. Speaking of the garage, you got 2 cars, one for you and another one for you. Listen, man, you know, like, if you willing to let your shorty park her car in your garage and you park on the street, you know what I mean? That's saying a lot, son. You know what I mean? You let your girl take up both spaces in the garage, the 2-car garage. You let her park in the garage and you park on the street. You compromising your vehicle. So both of the vehicles you bought for her can be all right. I know, Carol, man. And, you know, it would have been, I know you had some fly shit to say. I know, Miss Chamberlain, me favorite. I know. Okay. All right. Yeah, Blog Talk on that bullshit. Blog Talk on that bullshit. Okay. And so Joe says, the Redcoats are coming. You know what? Stop it. No, Joe says, if you spend $200 for a concert ticket, I expect the bang for my buck. Exactly. You spent $200 to see Beyonce. You expect that she's going to give you a hell of a show. The Beehive better be on that shit. And they probably will be. But it doesn't always turn out that way. Like, you spent $100 to see Kevin Hart. Well, Kevin Hart may not have you rolling in the aisles and belly laughing and all of that. You know, maybe the sound wasn't right. You know, big concert comedy performances, to me, they don't be all that. I don't like them. I like comedy in a small room where you really get to hear it and see it and feel it and you know, damn near touch it. But them big room comedies, they don't be as funny. Them comedians don't be as funny. Even the funny comedians don't be as funny on those big stages. So you may have set your expectations for that type of show too high. It wasn't unrealistically high because you paid a lot of money. And this person is supposed to be that shit. Why else would 20,000 people come to see him? But guess what happened though? Guess what happened though? You pay $100, you pay $150 to watch comedy on a screen. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not feeling that. Cat C Baby. What up, Cat C Baby? We used to work together up in Cinex. You know what I mean? Up in Jersey. Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, stand up. Santo Domingo, stand up all day. Okay. Okay. Carol said, I like to share the show. Sorry about your technical difficulties. I know, man. They don't want me to be great. That's all it is. But I mean, fucked up. She also says, nope, I try to give the server the tip in person. Exactly. Shirley Show, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Shirley Show, the world's most precious girl in the world. Pearl in the world. Narzo says, I saw Chris Paul and Huggy low down before the lockdown. I wasn't disappointed. That's what's up. So yeah, setting the expectation. I think that it's important to set the expectation for what you want, because just like I said, if you don't ask for what you want, you may be disappointed about what you get. Simple as that. But you can't be no little pussy about what you are setting the expectation to be. If you ain't feeling it, man, don't act like you feeling it. It's not a good look. Go ahead and get what you paid for. Do what you got to do, kid. You know, like Shanae said on Martin to Kid from Kid and Play. Do what you got to do, kid. You gotta do what you gotta do, kid. I hated that fucking episode. Actually, I hated all the episodes where Shanae was on it. I ain't never liked that character. Like really this funny? Really? I guess she was to some people. I wasn't feeling that bullshit. I wasn't feeling that ball, diggy dang. Oh, hold on. But it's all good though, y'all. But I need to let y'all know. We won't be having a show this weekend. It ain't gonna work. We can't get it off. It can't happen. Sunday is Easter. I work Sunday. Tomorrow is Easter Eve. I work tomorrow. Today is Good Friday. I work today. But it's all good because I'm making that money. I'm making that money. And if I can't make the money, I steal the money. I take the money. If I can't make the money, then I take the money. I steal the money. Stick your ass up for the money. Strong arm rob your ass for the money. Roll on you for the money. Yo, put the gun in your face with the money. Open your mouth and you taste the pistol. I take that money because I gotta make it. I'll make your ass strip naked. Give me all that shit. I don't give a fuck about you that the next man hit. I'm going to get all that money and I'm going to... There won't be a show this weekend. No Urban Therapy with Son show. I know y'all mad. I know y'all mad. You mad? I know you mad. Y'all better be mad. But, you know, we going to get it worked out, though. You know, but we going, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's Easter Eve. Yeah, no show tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You know, so yeah, I gotta make the money. If I don't make the money, gotta take the money. I gotta shake and bake the money. Gotta do what I gotta do just to get the money. But I'm gonna get this money. You think that shit is funny? It ain't funny. When I need the money, kids is starving, they broke, and I need some brand new sneakers. You know, this shit ain't no joke. And then I gotta get a new velour sweatsuit. This shit that say Dior right on the sweatsuit. Gotta get me a new T.I. Gotta get me a motherfucking Sergio Tacchini. You know, Fila. I gotta get me some fly shit tonight. I gotta make sure that I steal this money. It ain't right, but yo, I don't always do the right thing. I gotta do the shit that makes me feel like I'm a light king. I say a light king because I can't be heavy. I gotta do what I gotta do. I make sure that I... Let's do these birthday shout outs, man. You know, body here, you know what I mean? Before I start robbing y'all for listening to this show. You know what I'm saying? Even my supporters start robbing. Yo, when you start taking, you know what I'm saying? Yo, hey, yo, for real, son. Hey, yo, y'all gotta understand. Hey, listen. Hey, yo, peep game. Yo. I don't want nobody, you know, nobody move, nobody get hurt. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Cherry says, no church 2 Sundays in a row when I'm out here acting like a heathen and don't nobody say nothing. Carol James says, Stevie Wonder never disappoints. You can't be that talented and ever disappoint. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious April 2nd, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Fred Mack, turning 36 years old today, and also Breezy Janelle, happy birthday to you. And Lita Brito, turning 39 years old today. And Hope Allen, happy birthday to you. And Rodana Kennedy, turning 40 years old. Bow. You're an adult now. All right. And Angelica Perez Araujo, turning 29 years old today. And Varunda Johnson, turning 37 years old today. And Comfort Asantewa, damn, turning 27 years old today. And Baby Love Chapman, turning 58 years old today. And Vita Arterbridge, turning 61 years old today. And Sean Livingston, turning 59 years old today. And Lottie Bowling, turning 57 years old today. And Bruce Allen, turning 106. Come on, Bruce. Come on, son. Stop playing. And last but not least, Miss Irene Renee. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious. April 2nd, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, to rock out. Rock on, do the damn, rock out. Rock on it, do the damn thing. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. You do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. I've learned to accept life as it comes. I might have a great big house in the burbs or in the slums with the bums or even scum of the earth, but I'll be cool. I'm as cool with the scholars as I am with the fools. Rules that be applying to society will be broken sure as the sun rises up in the east. A pipe of smoker will carry his legacy to his child and leave him open, but it's changing his business cycle is what I'm open to establish, but the establishment is bureaucratic. Freedom is America's drug of choice, and I'm an addict. All right. What I'm saying is the expectations have to be set by you. You either want it or you don't. You either want it or you don't. If you don't want something, then you need to open up your mouth and say you don't want it. However, if you want something, then you're going to have to use your charm, style, grace, assertiveness, and be sure that you know yourself well enough to go after what you want. And remember to be patient. Just because you want something right now, you probably ain't been getting all the other shit in your life that you wanted right now. So why you think you can rush this? It's all part of being real with yourself and being realistic about your expectations so they can be properly fulfilled. You want to get what you want, don't you? Well, then stop acting like a little old bitch. Open up your mouth. Say what you want. The worst that they can say is no. But you have to get out of the point of thinking that somebody is just going to throw the whole man or woman away because you asked for something that you felt like you needed or deserved. Do you feel like you deserve what you are asking for? So go for what you want and don't let up. Make sure the motherfuckers fill up your cup. You know how you go to a restaurant right now, fill up your cup, and you done paid for this shit. This ain't no free fill up. You know, you ain't paying for refills. You paying for real shit, and they not giving you what you paid. When you go to the McDonald's and you want that cone in the ice cream machine is finally working, and you know, and they don't wrap that shit high. Nah, what you doing? Nah, yo, you better keep on. You better keep twirling the ice cream shit. Set the expectations. Like, yo, I realize only paid for a burger and fries, but I want the supersized fries. I'm setting the expectations. I'm asking for what I want. If you can't give me what I want, then I'm going to have to wait for you outside your job later on and go upside your head. That's what you get. All right, I've been talking a little too violently tonight, and that ain't really me. I be chilling, and I am chilling. I've never robbed anybody in my life, and that's an actual fact. So I'm gonna stop fronting. But I never robbed nobody because nobody would help me. All right, y'all. My big sis Robbie Robin Ming. My big sis, Robbie Robin Ming, you a queen for a king. You know, when you come through, you always doing your thing. I want y'all to have a good night, man. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for this. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitate y'all. I love you right back to life. You think I won't when I will? What? All right, y'all. So let me get Blog Talk on the body here because I don't like them bitch ass niggas. Oh, bitch ass niggas. All right. So peace to you, Blog Talk. Fuck y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to put up with this crap. I don't have to put up with this crap. You go bye-bye. You go bye-bye, Blog Talk. You go bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
You go bye.
Bye.
You go bye. You go bye. You go bye, bye-bye. All right. For my Instagrammers, thanks for coming through, man. Y'all was active tonight. I appreciate that. Love is love, baby. I see y'all on Monday. If anything happens before then, I'll let you know. but don't look for it. That's the expectation. Peace. And for my YouTubers, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button on your way out. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Remember that the sun loves you. For real, son. I ain't playing. Peace.